What's up, everybody? It's Greg here from Greg's Tutoring NYC. What is up? So we're doing the 2023-2024 DOE SHSAT Handbook. Taking kind of a topic at a time, at least while there's a bunch of larger topics, if you will. At some point, I might just gather them all together. This one is going to be about scale, and we're doing this from Form B. I didn't really find some genuine scale questions on Form A, so we're going to stick with Form B. I think there's 3 of them. The first one we already did when I did the grid in, so that's number 59. That's on the screen right now. All right, so we're going to skip that and go to what do I have that written down? 64. So this is going to be a multiple choice question. All right, these are interrelated to rate and proportion questions, really, but they're distinct enough because they reference maps and stuff like that. So that's kind of why I spun these off. All right, but the spiel is going to be the same. We're going to set up a rate, which is the scale, and then set up as a proportion and solve it at that point. So on a map, 2 centimeters represents 3 kilometers. All right, so straight up there, that's our scale. So usually we should write it because it's going to be helpful to us. So 2 centimeters, it's not letting me write that, 2 centimeters is 3 kilometers. Okay, so this is basically also related to unit conversions as well, but a scale is a user-defined unit conversion. Okay, so it says the point of this map represents Fran's home and Bryant Park State Park, or 4.5 centimeters apart. So if we were to draw it out, right, Fran's home is here and the park is over here. They're telling us on the map, it's 4.5 centimeters. So basically, we have our scale really is going to be the map to the actual. All right, so what we need to know is how many kilometers apart is the home from the thing to the nearest kilometer. So once we get our answer, we need to do some rounding up or down depending on what the story is. So if it's from the map, it's telling us on the map it shows it 4.5 centimeters away. So we're going to do 4.5 to the kilometers apart. So we can call that the distance, if you will. All right, at this point, we've set up the ratio map to actual, and which is 2 to 3, and we're going to do 4.5 to D. And the 4.5 we know is centimeters, because then we have centimeters to kilometers, centimeters, and the distance here is kilometers, right? And that's they're asking us how many kilometers apart is it. So we're set up right. So all we have to do now is the cross product, right? Going to multiply that and then multiply that, right? So we can get 2D is equal to 3 times 4.5. Okay. Uh, so we get 2D, 4.5 times 3. You can go on the side and do it. You can do 4 times 3 is 12. And then 3 times a half is 1.5. So we get 13.5. Okay. And at this point, we divide both sides by 2. That cancels out. Divide this side by 2. And we get 6. What do we get? 6.75. Okay. They want us to round it. So 6.75 rounds to 7. All right, that's all they want us to do here. We can plug it back in and see if the cross product works. Now, we would not plug 7 back in. We would plug the 6.75 back in. All right. All right, so that's 64. The next one is going to be similar from what I can remember of it. And this will be the last question we're going to do on this section. So we have really the same setup. We have on a map, the distance between a house and somebody else's house is 5.4 inches. If the scale is going to be 2 inches, represents 3 miles. So this is our unit conversion. We're going to go from the map again to the actual, right? That's our ratio. So if it's 2 inches, it's the 3 miles. What is the distance between the two houses? Well, they gave us the distance on the map was 5.4 inches. So if it's mapped to actual, we're going to set up the ratio in the same way. So this is going to be 5.4 inches is to D over here. All right, the distance that we're going to try to solve out of that. Okay. So we're going to do the cross product again. And we're going to get 2D is equal to 5.4 times 3. Okay, and 5.4 times 3. So we get 2D is equal to, we get what, 16.2. And again, you can go on the side and do that. Divided by 2, that cancels that. Divided by 2. Again, you can go on the side and do that. This one's fair enough. And we get 8.1. All right, so this one was kind of pseudo easier math than the previous one just had. All right, so those are the 3 questions about scale. I suspect they're going to give a few more of these this year. It's just a gut feeling. This is also a SHSAT 9 kind of question as well, where they're asking you to map things back and forth. Again, the underlying concept really here is setting up a ratio, ricocheting it off a proportion, and solving for the missing unit, if you will. So we're doing a unit conversion indirectly as well. All right, guys, peace.